Is it okay to ask you, Harun, of your lived experiences of mpox and kind of how you encountered maybe the support you got or not got? How was your experiences?
mpox is disgrace of West countries and handling in a public health crisis for a condition that has been around for more than 35 years. It just showed us how much we are lacking and how much inequalities all around the world is really, really huge challenge that nobody ever thought about a disease that has been killing in Africa for 35 years. I never thought that when I had it. It started on the 7th of May in the UK. And then when I had it in June, I had no idea. And nobody heard about mpox. Nobody in the West countries, in the UK. And we handled it absolutely terrible way when it first started, because we didn't put out any information out there, because we thought, I think, when I'm saying we, I'm talking about obviously our healthcare system, and they put it out there, oh, there's a condition that is 99.9% of people are affected are gay and bisexual, and everybody was, oh, okay, there is another, gays are being mischievous again, they're being promiscuous again, they're just bringing all those diseases, and it's all about sex and being gay and gay and gay. We really couldn't handle the narrative of this condition at the beginning. And when I had this condition, when I laid down, I thought I had COVID. Right after the COVID, it's a viral infection. You had high fever, you had, shivers and, just muscle aches and stuff. And you don't think that you have another condition. And as a sexual health worker, I never heard it back in June. And it was bad because I called ambulance 5 times, and every single time they said that, there's nothing wrong, that you are not an emergency. I got 41 degrees Celsius in this sofa, not being able to move or do anything. And I didn't know it was mpox. And they said that, well, just drink lots of water. This, sounds like you have a just bad cold or fever. Because why we told sexual health clinics that there's something, but we forgot the other frontline workers in GPs or the A&Es. I went to A&E myself. They gave me penicillin and sent me back. And 2 days after that, my throat was shut with lesions. And I was passing out, not from eating for 3 days and drinking. And I remember somebody called me and I cried on the phone. An ambulance refused to come. And then I had to walk myself because they convinced the hospital to take me in. And 3 days after I got the diagnosis of mpox, and then after that, things got better for me. And in the July and August, they said that, oh, we want to do more, demographic campaigns and language. I said, well, 3 months in, like Mackinder said, that all Love Tank, and personally, I was, as someone who had it, and a couple of other patients around the world after that, were doing the work, and the government came in and changed the language, the terminology. It was saying that if you visited Africa, probably you had monkeypox, and then they changed it. Oh, it is an infection at the end of July, and then suddenly it became out of LGBTQ plus communities, and it became World Health Crisis, and then support started to come, and then the demographic campaign started. That was too little, too late. We had each other already because we knew from HIV from the past. Our community is very much looking after for each other. So our attitude changes is the only thing that really saved us.
I think what I wanted to ask you is that in terms of like when you were at hospital, when you were diagnosed with mpox, what was the support like from the nurse and doctors around you?
Luckily, I was in Royal Free Hospital, and Royal Free London was the first hospital in London that actually managed to handle COVID very properly, and they know how to fight. I must say that they really do know what they are doing when it comes to infectious diseases, and they were really good. They were really helpful.